What's up, man? It's us back again, the Toxic Trio. It's your boy Tip at Tipville_USA, and I'm with the lovely
Breyonna, aka at Lola Patrice,
and the lovely
Nyjah at _Nyjah11.
All right, we're gonna take a quick moment to pay respects to my boy that just passed away, Princeton Graves, aka Playoff P, number 55, man. Hey, I just want to take a quick second to say, man, I love you, man. Rest in peace, man. And Nyjah, what are we going to be talking about today?
So today we are talking about our goals. We have a bunch of different goals that we're talking about. So last week we pulled out of the bucket and we pulled out goals. And so this week we're going to be talking about them. And I'm actually going to start it off this week. And I'm starting it off with our life goals.
Oh, snapping?
I can snap.
Hey, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Get toxic with it.
Get toxic with it?
Yeah. Remix.
All right. So my life goal is just something that I've been working on for myself. I want to be a little bit more established in the world. I want a house. I don't know if I want to be married, but I definitely want a house. I want to adopt kids and things of that nature. And so my life goal is just to get myself together enough personally that I can make those goals come true. When it'll happen, I haven't set it out in a 5-10 year. No, I'm not that person.
Hold on, so you didn't write it down. You didn't put it on a notepad and things like that.
Oh, I did.
I was gonna say you can write it down without a timeline.
I write down all of my goals. I just don't have a timeline for that particular goal. The house goal, I do have a timeline for, but the adoption of kids and things like that, no.
So you want to adopt?
Yes.
You want to know the crazy thing?
What?
I'm adopted.
See? I want to adopt. He's adopted.
He loves it.
Actually, it was great.
So what is you said you do have a timeline for the house?
Yes.
What's the timeline?
I want to do it in the next 2 years. So I've been down in Houston now for about 6-7 months. And in the next 2 years, I do want to buy a house down here in Houston. And it's a big undertaking, but that is one of my life goals. Like, I want to own a house.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So.
Oh, we're going to be invited, though.
Hell yeah. We doing our podcast.
You definitely invited.
You see how
My bad. I didn't mean to invite you, but I got
they
you.
both invited. They both invited.
I was about to say, man, give me y'all shirts. Give me both of them.
Y'all like our shirts this week, by the way?
You know what I'm saying? I had, see, I was wrong for that because last week it was supposed to be like a surprise. I was supposed to show them the shirts and all that, but.
What's your life goal?
Oh, man. My life goal is basically I'm definitely want to own a house. I'm in the steps right now of trying to get a house for the simple fact my first goal was I had to get my credit good. So my credit is good now. It's not the best. It ain't blackish. It's whitish. It's mixed breedish. It's mixed breedish.
Tell them what your credit score is for the ladies that you trying to holler at. The ladies you trying to holler at.
And ladies, my credit score ain't none of your business.
None of your business. He told me last week I want to tell y'all something. Let me tell him.
No.
Nah, don't tell him. Don't tell. That was just for you, though.
It ain't good enough, y'all. All right, go ahead.
Ooh. See, that's cold-blooded. 2 shots to the heart. And so the credit score is going, and then just basically the money part of it, I got to get back to where I was. Everything with this coronavirus, kind of messing up like people financially. So my goal was to just basically get back on the financial scale. I definitely want to own a house. Other life goals, of course, is always being a great dad to my kids. I have 2 beautiful boys. One just actually celebrated a birthday, so happy birthday, Deuce, again. He just turned 3 this past Monday. So, and my oldest is be there for him in his games and just support him. So, other life goals, I don't know about the whole marriage thing because I've been there, done that. But that's real iffy with me. What else do I got? Goals in life. I definitely got to have my Benzo. Definitely got to have my Bentley. Just to stun on y'all a little bit. Roll down my window and be like, nigga, it's the tip of the toxic trio. Deuces.
The tip of the toxic trio?
Yeah.
Just
the tip.
See, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Wow.
Breyonna, your life goals?
See, I wouldn't even finish.
Oh, you went off on a tangent.
Damn, how long your life is? Come on.
I get a little long-winded sometimes.
All right, cool.
Shoot, you know what? Just go with shit.
I mean, you done enough.
The floor is yours.
All right. I feel like I'm being a copycat. However, I'm the same way. I do want a house, and my timeline is like 2 years. I've been here a long time, but when I first moved here, I wasn't really expecting to like stay here that long. And I ain't gonna lie, I wanted my husband to buy my house. So
you hear that, husband? She want you to buy her house.
But since I don't have one, I guess I gotta do this shit myself. So
did she get married?
I did not get married.
Hold on, Nyjah, you was there. Like me and you both was there. You didn't get married.
The picture.
You see? Like, she tripping.
So I did not get married.
Y'all. She married.
I didn't get married.
Chenny win a ring.
Cause I didn't get married. So anyway, but he is moving. Never mind.
Oh.
Nah, I'm messing y'all. So anyway, I want to buy my own house here in Houston. I feel like I'm gonna be here for a long time. But if my husband is going to be my future husband living somewhere else, I have no problem, let's work this out and go somewhere. But anyway, my life goals, not ours. Y'all looking at me like that. So, but yeah, I do want to get my little car too. I want a Range Rover. I also want I want a Range Rover. Yeah. I like big cars. I want a Range Rover.
You like a Jeep type.
Jeeps are cool, but nah. I want a Range Rover. I also want that Benz.
Oh, the G-Wagon?
Yes.
Ooh.
So, like, it gotta be white too. Maybe pearl. But yeah, and I feel like along with like personal life goals, I feel like it goes into our next one, which is professional goals. So do you want to start off with that?
Definitely. So, let's jump back a second. Cars aren't it for me. But my professional goal, right now I'm currently a teacher, and I love teaching kids, but I want to do more. And where that leads, I'm not 110% sure, but I'm almost 100% sure that I'm not going in the route of becoming a principal, maybe an assistant principal or a dean or something like that. But I do not see myself becoming an actual principal. Even an instructional coach, that's where I actually really want to live and want to go to, like instructional coaching and maybe something in the corporate world, whereas corporate training or instructional design, just basically working with people and helping people learn, and maybe not necessarily in the classroom. I love teaching, but I wanted to try different avenues as far as teaching. I do know that I need my master's to do any of these things, so that is another goal of mine. I have to get my master's. That's a non-negotiable at this point. For whatever I do, I need my master's.
Tell them what grade.
I teach ninth graders, ninth grade English.
Take my damn belt off.
They are. They're not the worst. And I love them, but they're kids, and kids are gonna have kids issues.
Okay. I guess it's my turn. Oh, okay. Professionally, right now I work at a warehouse doing food services on GFS. Go get y'all groceries and stuff. I always send them a little plug in that. But anyways, basically, professionally, I want to have my own business, which I'm already in the process of doing, at Tipville_USA and at Tipville Official. Get your merch. And made it.
Wait, check out the back. Check out
that TV, Lola Patrice. And so, TV stand for tip if y'all didn't get it. But anyways, definitely doing that because I want to have my own business. I can pass that down to my kids. Basically creating this generational wealth. And so it's starting off with me, pass down to them, they pass down to their kids, and just keep this thing going. And which we need to start doing anyway as people. Also doing this podcast with these two lovely ladies. Definitely they keep me on my toes.
Got some big feet too.
You feel me?
Small toes.
Y'all really be just trying to play me out here in these streets like that. Anyways, but yeah, definitely the podcast where I always said I wanted to do a podcast. Definitely talked about it with other people. They was babysitting, but my two girls, they came through. And so definitely doing that. Any other professional goals? Coaching on the side, because I was an athlete growing up and I didn't make it to the NFL or didn't try to go to the Olympics. So I would like to give back in that way and teach the younger kids the right way, not cutting corners and doing stuff like that. So definitely professionally, I'm already in the process of doing all that. So yeah, I'm making my goals happen. So Bree, what you got?
All right.
She ain't got nothing. So
Sir, anyways. So basically, I'm a professional babysitter, aka manager of assistant manager of a hotel right now. What I want to do professionally is, for one, I'm not a people person, so for me to be in this industry was very hard for me, and moving up was definitely hard for me. So like in North Carolina, I was like interning. I was like really good at what I was doing, but I felt like I wasn't getting coached to where I should have been.
what was you doing?
I mean, I was still doing the same thing.
Oh,
I've been in
okay.
hotels, but I mean, like I did management intern. I graduated with hospitality degree, and I feel like nobody really saw potential. And I kept thinking, like, damn, is this even really what I'm supposed to be doing? I'm not a people person. Nobody's really. I mean, I did have people trying to build me up and saying, here, this is what I'm gonna do. This is where I came with another professional goal, where me and one of my coworkers from back home, we said I had already wanted to open a bed and breakfast, and I still do to this day. And so that was her job.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was I'm really good in the management part. I'm really good in the like getting everything set up so that I can push it on. Not like push it on like that, but I'm like putting all the plans together and then letting other people execute it and like teaching them, okay, this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. You have other ideas? All right, let's take it down. Let's put it together. And everybody else doing it. I'm good behind the scenes. That's why I said I'm not really a people person. However, her part was going to be like the catering and or not catering because we ain't really used to bed and breakfast, but still cooking and having the food portion of it / the sales, because she was really good at sales and, you know, stuff like that. I still have that as a goal, but since I moved here, goals kind of change as far as like, you know, how she gonna get over here, or like where is the good location gonna be. Regardless, that's still a goal of mine, and I want to say maybe I still got time, so I would say 5 years. I really don't know the full steps to get to there yet. I'm not even gonna lie, so I definitely need help in trying to figure out what I need to do besides money. It ain't always about money, because you can get money from places.
Business plans.
And I don't want to have to get on the pole to do it, you know? That girl busted her jaw. I don't want to have to do all that.
She said,
Stop. I'm not trying to do that. So, like, definitely a better breakfast for me. I also want to move up and learn. Everything that I do, I'll learn and I write it down, whether it's mentally or on a paper. So, even if in management, I learn what to do and what not to do. And I feel like I'm in the perfect place to get where I need to be. And I'm just trying to get myself more out there and figuring out what steps I need to go to get to the next step.
Okay. So next, we have our financial goals.
Money.
My financial goals and my physical goals kind of go hand in hand. They work together.
They learn together. Oh, don't do that again.
They work together. So my financial goals, I want to save up a certain amount. Because I want to have elective surgeries.
What the heezy?
But Nyjah.
Look, I'm gonna be real honest. Everybody talks about love your body, love your body. I love my body. I'll love it a little bit more after surgery. It is what it is.
We don't need new co-hosts after that.
Right, we ain't gonna recognize her.
Exactly, bro.
So look, she gonna get too big for us, and
Exactly,
she not even gonna want to
like-
know who we are.
That's not true. A lot of it is like, so my financial goals is first and foremost to save for a house, because that's part of my life goals. And that's one thing that I am working towards now. But as far as my physical goals, I want to be a lot smaller. And working out has not gotten me there.
You worked out with Tip, that's why. Okay, you see, I'm fit. I'm out here
Well, he's
swole.
skinny.
I'm
He
swole.
eats everything. His metabolism is like this, and he
Praying
loses
man's
weight.
and having ass. Come on, Adam.
I, on the other hand, I work out 5 days a week. I work out. I run at least twice a week. At least a 5K, so that's 3.1 miles. I I do weight training, and I am very plus size. And I don't hate how I look, but I think that I can look different. And so I think that elective surgeries will help me get there. Now, which ones I'm getting, y'all won't know until y'all see me in person, and then you'll be like, "Oh, sis, oh."
We're not even gonna recognize you.
But my
You
thing
are.
is, you good the way you are.
Right.
Thank you, but
Nyjah got the hoes. That's all I got to say.
That's because I got the hoes doesn't mean that I don't want to look a certain way.
Stop.
But they
so
love
she
you.
admitted though. Hey, y'all got this on record. Nyjah got the hoes.
In different
area codes. Area codes.
I'm not. Yeah. Yeah. Moving on. What are your financial?
My financial goals is, man, I'm gonna be rich. That's what it is.
Do you
How rich? You're gonna be $1,000-aire, ain't you?
Not $1,000-aire.
A 30,000-aire, because that's what they are in Dallas.
Because right now he's like 100-aire, I think.
Wow.
A 20-aire.
No, y'all ain't gonna really just keep trying to play me like this, but I'm gonna be rich. I'm telling y'all that right now. Everybody on the podcast, ladies, if you're a gold digger, move around.
He gonna be rich with words.
Nah, I'm gonna be rich financially.
Rich vocabulary.
Right.
Like bank account gonna be fat, stacked. My financial goals is simple, man. I'm headed there already. So Tipville gonna be big. This podcast gonna be big. Shoot.
Podcast is gonna be huge. Like
Exactly.
Definitely.
It's gonna be huger than your head.
Too bad.
Lord, give me the
Too bad he
strength.
couldn't say his own head.
Huh, which one?
Not the one down there. Sorry.
We've heard things.
See, I ain't here for
Are you
the
done
right
with your
My over here stuttering. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna be rich. That's as simple as that.
All right,
It's
so my financial goals are definitely kind of similar in the sense of, because I am saving for a house, but I also feel like,
How much we got in the bank?
listen,
That ain't none of your business.
right.
Y'all business is my business.
See, that's where we're gonna draw the line. It's not. Go ahead, Breyonna.
So I want to say for a house, I also want to make sure I have enough to have another house, because I want to have more than one house so that I can rent the other one, because that other house is gonna make me money for my business.
Hey.
So my second or third or however many properties, like I'm not really trying to have too many properties, but I definitely do want to have more than one property so that one is making me money, so that in case I, for whatever reason, like this, I'm working right now, but a lot of people aren't working during this time period. So like, say something happens to my job. Oh, you raised your hand because you're not working?
I'm furloughed. I still have a job, my nigga.
But you
I still have a job.
But you said your money. All right, I ain't gonna.
My
go
money
on.
still my money still go though.
Look, it's a good thing that he has a savings account, because during this time it'll
Do
help
you
him
have
out.
savings?
I happen. Come on, man. What real man don't have a savings account?
I can
know
name
a
a lot. A lot.
A lot.
Well,
Niggas out here broke.
The Houston niggas.
I'm not gonna say Houston niggas.
I know.
hold on.
I was just
Hold on. Y'all remember what happened last time?
I
Y'all
know.
said Houston men was trash.
That's why I did it, because I wanted some
No,
Houston men to
so-
come at me, bro.
Shots fired.
So I'm not gonna say that it's just Houston.
It's not, no, it's
guys
not.
that aren't financially sound. I'm gonna say it's guys in general, women in general,
Whoa.
people in
People
general.
in general,
Come on.
definitely.
People in general.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm a cheapskate. Like I'm cheap. I
I
don't
mean,
care
you
how much
can be
money.
cheap, and I'm cheap too, but I have a good savings. It's not as good as I wanted it to be, because when I moved here, I didn't have a job. I used a lot of my savings, but I'm still building back to it. But still, I feel like my savings is a lot better than other people's, but it's not to my standard. Because I got goals.
Yeah.
It is goal week, and I feel like I have way more goal. My goal standard is up here.
Yeah. Like about my height.
Nah.
Well,
My goal
You
surpasses
only
your
like
height.
5'11".
Don't blame me. I'm 6'2". 6'2".
Yo, Eagle is
I'm about 5'11".
My ego about 8
He's
feet.
about the same.
right.
We're definitely not. We want to do it. We can
He
stand
got
up
a
right now.
small ego.
Ego. Hey, such a small ego.
Y'all got me fucked up.
But yeah, so I definitely want to keep building that's why I want to move up in my professional goals, because I feel like I need to continue to have more outlets. I want to have more. Oh, that also brings to financial. I need to learn how to invest. If y'all out there know, I know it's a lot of people out here that invest. Y'all come teach me. All I know is Acorns and
I seen that.
Robin Hood.
and Robinhood. because I'm literally putting money somewhere and then letting them do the work. I want to do the work myself so I can know where to go, when to buy, when to sell. I need help on that. So if y'all got pointers, hit your girl up.
They actually got a couple of group me's with that.
Yeah, but no, I need somebody. I'm a visual. I need somebody right here with me telling me this is what you need to do, A, B, C, and D. Because I feel like in those group me's they just kind of throw out information. Mm-hmm. I don't want to do Forex.
Forex is a
no.
It's a pyramid scheme.
I'm not saying people don't make money off of Forex, but I want to do something on an individual level, not like a group thing. You got to do, yeah. I just want to know, because I want to have multiple streams of income in case, like, I'm sitting in my couch. I want money to be making itself for me.
See, that's boss mentality.
That's what I'm saying.
Sure. Hey, y'all need to get a woman like her.
But you told me I was toxic. They want a toxic, goal-oriented woman. That's the best ones.
I'm about to say
that's the best ones.
Then remember last episode she liked to get held.
Don't tell people that. That changed from last week.
Oh, so you're a thug this week?
No, I like to be held, but in different ways now. You know, I like my...
It didn't change.
I like my bank account to hold me now. You know what I'm saying?
That's up.
It's goal week. We gotta change this up.
Bang.
But no, for real, like, I definitely want to get my finances up so that I can get my money up. I stack my money up. Now,
we got the level up. We level up.
Okay, we do no. Okay. Next time,
so what's your physical goals?
Because she already kind of said her
I already
physical
said
goals.
Okay, yeah.
Oh, shoot.
So go with it, Breyonna, because you were already.
Well, okay, I agree with you in the sense of definitely physical goals is. I definitely feel like I gained weight. Like, but that's that. I'm eating good weight.
That's what it is.
You eating good weight?
I'm eating good because I'm living good.
Okay.
That's that happy weight.
Look.
But
with all the exercise that I'm doing, I know that that's where I need to work on because my drinking and my eating, I drink, y'all.
We know. We know.
I drink.
What's our ritual before every show? What we gotta do?
Shots.
Shots.
Look, she had a baby shot compared to a regular shot.
Grown men.
But listen, look at that one, the skull.
Yeah, it's a.
That's perfect.
I had that one, by the way. Toxic.
But yeah, I would say physical goals. I don't want to do elective surgery. The only elective surgery I would want to do is about to express an insecurity of mine, but I definitely want to get my grill fixed.
It's cool.
That's the one thing. Like, I know my grill is fucked up. I'm overbiting all. I don't give a damn. I like my teeth.
No, I do too, but this one tooth is bothering me. Y'all don't look at it.
It's cool because that's one of mine.
But you have braces, so you getting yours. You on the. Yeah,
I'm on the track, but.
Yeah. But still, like, so I would say that if I get surgery, it's not even surgery. It's more just like braces properly. Yeah, it's really. But as far as the physical goals, I feel like I can definitely work out more, eat better, get more on a goal. But I like overweight, but definitely like certain pants do not fit me the same anymore. Y'all.
I don't know why you laughing when you're skinny ass stuff.
Hold on.
Some shirts, boy, if I put them things on and I'd be like, ooh.
I was about to say the ones that like really hold down your titties and then make you look like you flat chested.
Y'all,
I hate those.
I put on a shirt one time. I almost passed out because it was too tight. I was trying to look. I put a sweater on so when you can't tell it's too tight. When I had to do that, I was like, y'all, it's time. It's time for me to do something better. So
you
definitely.
Made no steps though.
But don't
you ever have a shirt where your
I got other goals. Can I meet other goals first?
We got multiple goals.
I got multiple goals. I mean, I'm not saying I can hit them all at the same time because I'm very I'm good at multitasking, but damn.
You know what?
Whew. That physical goal is probably one of my hardest goals because I don't really have that much self-control. Like,
change your diet. That's it.
Coming from a boy that got sticks.
Hold on.
My diet.
Hold on. Time out. These ain't sticks. Y'all better feel me out here.
Look, you still got room in here. Look.
You stretching my shirt though. Y'all stretching my shirt.
Your muscles should stretch your shirt.
Look. This is not. No.
Hold on, what you mean? Hold on. Check out the tag. You feel me? Check out the tag.
Don't embarrass yourself
Check
out
out
here.
the tag.
Don't embarrass yourself out here.
What you mean? Man, whatever.
The tag is supposed to be enhancing the muscles.
I'm sure I weigh more than you, Tip.
How much you weigh?
I'm not telling these people how much I weigh.
I weigh 165. What's up?
Oh, yeah.
All right. Anyway, so coming off of physical goals. Did you finish yours?
No, I didn't even get to go because I'm already fit. You feel me? Anyway, my physical goals actually though, I have a 5.5 pack. I used to have 8.
Let's see them. Show them.
Oh shoot, ain't no problem. Feel me?
Okay.
Feel me? Got a little something here.
Look at more from the side, but yeah.
Man, whatever.
You should have stood to the side.
But it's cool though. I ain't gonna hate on you that much.
So I'm just trying to get my 8-pack back. That's really just it. Other than that, like I'm at the weight I really want to be at, 165. Dude, I was 90 pounds as a freshman in high school.
Told y'all asses is my bad.
Like I was itty small, bro.
I was 90 pounds in like 2nd grade.
Well, damn.
I graduated high school at least 50 to 60 pounds heavier than you are right now.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell y'all how much I was.
So we're not gonna go into like.
But yeah, that's really just pretty much it. Cause I'm definitely getting the grill fixed with the braces. So, that is for me. So, Nyjah, what's the next one?
Tell them what the next one is. Nasty Nyjah.
I'm not nasty Nyjah. I'm
Nasty Nyjah.
Angel, you see my halo?
Oh, now she's classy and sassy. But last one she was nasty.
I was never nasty.
And sassy.
Our next goal is our sexual goals. I can't stand them. So, I guess my sexual goal. All right, I'm gonna be really honest with y'all. I hit like we played Never Have I Ever, and you were supposed to put down your fingers when you did whatever they said. I was out after the first 10 things they said. So my sexual goals have been hit. They have been met. I am very sexually active. I am happy where I'm at sexually. Fuck y'all. Y'all acting like little kids. Fuck out of here.
Damn,
My sexual goals are met. So those are my sexual goals. I don't know about y'all. What are your sexual goals?
I'm gonna go last on this one. I want to go last. Nah, I'm going last.
Okay.
Go ahead, Breyonna.
I mean, I'm just gonna say for my sexual goals, it would be more or less like I'm not gonna say I've tried everything, and I don't want to try everything.
Boring.
And that's cool.
I haven't tried everything. I tried 99.9% of what's out there.
Can I name some?
No.
Okay.
I think we need a new toxic partner.
How dare them?
How dare y'all?
Listen, I'm just gonna say I want to do more flipping it, putting it down, reversing it, going upside down, like stuff like that. I don't know.
She wants to be where I'm at. It's okay.
No.
Go ahead.
No.
Well, she really ain't got no goals, so I guess I have to go. All right. This is mine. Got experience. I need to go to a sex club. Definitely got to have a threesome.
Did that.
We know you did.
I just asked you, can I name it? And you said no. So
Well,
now she naming it.
Yeah, but now she's naming it. But speak louder so they can hear you.
Right.
Did both those things. Keep
so
going.
sex club, threesome, even a foursome.
Haven't done that.
Foursome's an orgy at that point.
Exactly.
But
I
need
you would think
women.
at a sex club you would get that, but not really. It's more so voying, like just watching. Yeah.
So I'm willing to try anything except eat some ass. Not doing that
Dude,
shit.
you just told me last. Never mind.
First off, I ain't tell you none of that.
He want his ass ate.
Whoa, hell no. Ain't no tossing no salads over here.
I thought you said you like that Caesar, but
Ooh.
I don't like no Caesar salads, nothing like that at all. Anyway, no ass play. Definitely not with that shit.
So wait, you wouldn't give it to your girl either?
What, me eating her ass?
Yeah, you want to eat her ass?
Hell no.
That's the best. Getting your ass ate is the best. I wouldn't do it personally to somebody else, but getting your ass ate.
Why not?
Oh, so you would bending your shit over and then nigga eat that shit like groceries.
So you wouldn't do it to your one lady?
Yeah, to like your.
Bro.
Even if she said do it or I won't give you head no more?
First off,
don't.
Ain't no chick.
I knew you was gonna say that shit, but I'm just saying.
You gotta get that sloppy toppy.
She might have to get that grocery aid.
I was about to say, you gotta eat the groceries.
No.
Gotta eat the booty like groceries.
I'm not eating that shit. This ain't where it's supposed to be.
Do you
Anyways,
do,
what other?
Never mind.
No, ask the question.
I was gonna say, so do you do anal?
I'm not
with your girl?
Opposed to it, but I ain't.
So if you're not opposed to sticking it, you might as well not be opposed to licking it.
But you know what? On our next
say.
episode, though, we can talk more in detail about that.
No. This is our okay. Anyway,
You
done with your sexual goals?
Hold on. Definitely want to join the Mile High Club.
So you want to reach more than a certain number of people?
No, so Mile High Club is actually a mile in the sky.
In the sky.
So
you didn't know?
She ain't know she ain't doing it.
That's the pastor's daughter for you. But yeah, definitely the Mile High Club. What other places do I want? Oh, I literally gotta do it in every city I fly to. So that's a
well, that's definitely
yeah. Yeah, I was about to say if you're not having sex,
that's what I say. That's why I was like, I wouldn't necessarily say I had goals, but it has to be with that one person I'm do everything all the time with. That's definitely for me. But I mean, y'all say that shit ain't good. But y'all want to do with everybody. That's cool.
No, so that's the difference.
You calling us hoes?
I didn't say that came out of your mouth.
I don't want to do it with everybody. See, time out. Most of the things that I did was with one person because y'all might not know, but they know. I was married for like 6 years.
But you said threesomes.
Yeah,
that's more than one person.
Okay.
Okay. She said you were doing it when you were married. That's what she said.
But she said one person. A threesome is 3.
So
you're not comprehending what this.
I am comprehending.
No, you're not.
No, you're not. You're not paying attention, young grasshopper.
I hear what she's saying.
With the one person that I was with, I did multiple things.
Multiple or multiple?
Multiple. Fuck you.
You the English teacher, nigga?
Fuck both of you. No, that's fucking.
She do want to fuck both of us.
You remember what happened last time?
I broke all my nails off last time, so fuck him.
And he hurt his
Fuck
back.
him. Fuck him.
My neck, and my back.
I came out on time.
All right, social goals because this is it's spiraling
out of control.
Social goals. So I'm new to Houston and I'm just trying to meet people and be out there and be more social. I was having this conversation with one of my friends that I made here in Houston. When I moved to Houston, there wasn't no time for me to get adjusted or learn people. I jumped right in it. Like the first weekend I was here, I went out to happy hour. I went out to pool parties. I was out in these streets. But I do want to get closer to people. Like I feel like I met a lot of people, but I don't have like those close friends like I do in New York or whatever.
So I agree. No, I agree with her though. It's a difference. Like,
it's a difference.
It's a total difference.
Like
I fuck with y'all a long way, but definitely I feel what she's saying.
Like my friends in New York, like I could call them 3 weeks from now, haven't spoken to them in 3 weeks, and we can pick up that conversation. Down here, it's just like I'm not at that point with people yet. Y'all don't know everything about. Y'all know a lot, but y'all don't know everything.
Okay.
Social goals?
My social goals is I don't like y'all.
Okay.
I don't like people like that.
That's cool with me.
Nah, but
shit.
Man, first off, y'all love me, so y'all need to cool that.
I don't use that word loosely.
I love the dick. Not yours, but...
Whoa! We were playing about that earlier.
Wait.
Whoa! Pull it back.
Not his. Not his.
But like, wait, where'd that come from? We were off the sexual goals.
Yeah.
It just popped in my head and went.
You're nasty. You're nasty.
Oh, Joanne.
When shit pops into my head, it comes out my mouth, and sometimes I need to.
It comes out of my mouth. She don't swallow.
That's a damn lie. Moving on. What are your social goals?
Well, I think I'm more social than I used to be. Like, I'm doing a podcast now. I say hi to people. Podcast.
It's just us 3 here.
I was about to say, how social is that?
We gonna have special guests. I'm cool with that. Yay, party! And you know what? I definitely got better because when I first joined GroupMe, I didn't even really go to any outings like that. Like y'all seen.
You just fucking all the GroupMe girls, so
you
was out there. You just wasn't.
I definitely wasn't smashing any GroupMe chicks like that. So
I guess that's an off-camera discussion, huh?
Nah, it's definitely on camera. Off camera, I wasn't smashing no GroupMe chicks.
Okay,
but anyways, I definitely
GroupMe at the time.
Bro, get off the gas. Anyway, I definitely started going out to more GroupMe events, being social, like.
So what were you doing pre GroupMe? Since you're from here, like what were you doing before that?
Married.
Okay, moving on. For me, as I said before, I'm not a people person. So if you fuck with me, it's because you get over all that bullshit that you gotta get through with me. Like, I come with a lot of everything in a sense of, okay, y'all ain't gotta shake y'all heads. But like, I feel like I'm a different type of person, which is a good thing. But I also feel like if you don't get me, there's like, you either like me or you hate me. There's no in between with me. And it's not like I purposefully do it, but it's just like, this is how it is. But there are self moments where I'm just like, you know what, I really didn't mean to offend you type thing. Or like, you can tell me whatever you want to tell me and I'll be there for you type thing. But at the end of the day, there's always mostly going to be like a lot of like, I don't know, me. I can't describe me. I'm just going to be Breyonna. But so back home, that's why I say when it's back home, there's a different connection with me and my friends from back home. They are my sisters now or brothers or whatever. But here, when I say friends, it's more or less like we get along, we see each other type thing. And we've gotten to a level where I can call you a friend rather than just my homegirl or whatever, or my homeboy or whatever. But I definitely have noticed a lot of friendships here. Ooh, child, been tested, and I'm just like, I'm not here for it. I've never been tested in like friendships more in Houston than like this at my friend. Like, it took 5+ years to be tested back home. Friends here, y'all trying my ass.
I was about to say, take one good trip out the country, and that'll be all the tests you ever need. One good trip in the country, and that's all the tests you ever need.
Or almost a trip out the country.
Almost a trip, a whole trip.
I feel like I ain't living enough.
You ain't got a passport?
I do got a passport.
Okay.
What you mean, man? I'm trying
You
to
say you ain't living enough?
Have you used it?
Yeah, I've been to London and Amsterdam. Shout out to my brother for that.
London and Amsterdam?
No,
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Where you know where they be?
Amsterdam.
Amsterdam.
Yeah, no.
It's no
There's no
Amsterdam.
Okay, moving on. Mental goals. No, that's spiritual, sis.
But listen, those go hand in hand, right?
Well,
apparently I ain't mental enough for that. All right, cool.
Your mental goal?
Okay, yeah. My mental goal, man. Basically, I didn't know mental health was really that important. I really didn't know. I ain't gonna lie. I really thought like depression and all that was a joke until basically I went through it. Going through my divorce, a lot of people don't know. My best friend know. It was like a brother to me know, and my family, a couple of my family members know I went through divorce. I got depressed. Like, I couldn't eat, couldn't sleep, and so I didn't realize it till I got my ex. That I was a functional depression, and so now I'm more conscious of my mental health. I got to make sure like I'm at peace and everything's going good. Like, if something's messing up my mental health, I got to get rid of it. Like, I don't do negativity at all. I gotta be around positive spirits and positive like y'all. We're a little toxic.
Positive toxicity.
That definitely comes from this one.
I told you I'm toxic, but I'm good for the soul toxic. That will never go away.
Okay, but but yeah, I definitely gotta be around positive and like-minded people because your mental health is very important. If your mental is not good, everything else is just going to a downward spiral. So, man, if you're dealing with mental health issues, talk to a therapist. I did that. I'm not ashamed to say I've actually talked to a therapist about my mental health of issues I had. So, definitely, you gotta definitely have good mental health. So, I'm gonna pass it to either one of you ladies. Y'all just gotta, you feel me?
Well, I would say for me, mental goals is definitely. I am a firecracker, and I will say what I feel, which is not a bad thing because you don't want to be sitting there holding stuff. But however, I feel like for my mental peace, certain things I don't always have to say. I can internalize it a little bit better. So for my mental health, I have noticed also too, a lot of things happen when I got here in Houston as far as like just stressful stuff. I'm a control freak, so when things don't go my way, I really don't know how to handle it. So I had anxiety attacks. Never in my life have I ever dealt with anxiety in my life. I actually had to call my mom and like, what does an anxiety attack feel like? And I told her, and she was like, yeah, just calm down, baby. So, like, my mental peace really is my mama, and, like, just thinking about, like, where I've been, where I could be. There's a lot of people, like, when I think about all the stuff, so my mental peace, I would say, is when I think about all the stuff that other people go through, I look at myself, and I'm like, damn, I'm really not even that bad. So why am I still going through, the stuff that I'm going through mentally? So I feel like for myself, I want to be able to do a lot more self-reflection. I read like self-help type books, or like I read a lot of devotionals and like about different stuff. One week it might be about, this week I ain't gonna lie, I started reading about anxiety. So like stuff like that might actually definitely help me be more, because I don't do therapists. I'm not saying nobody should go to therapists, because I think that it's helpful for them. But because I'm so open, speak openly to my mom and my family, I think that those are my therapists. So you can find therapy in other people depending on what you do, whatever. So I'm not knocking it. It's definitely for people who should do it. But yeah, mental goals is to definitely self-reflect more and learn from my situations and be thankful and grateful.
So my mental health goals are kind of similar to Tips. I was diagnosed as ADD at the ripe old age of 27, so right around the time.
Yeah, you old as fuck.
Old as fuck. But I was going through my divorce. I was going through like a lot of issues, and I finally went to a therapist, and they were just like, sis, how the fuck? Like, it took me 10 years to complete college, but that's another thing.
That's a lot of us.
But yeah, I am like really bad ADD. I speak to a therapist. I need to find a new one here in Houston, because I still speak to the one that I have in Dallas, but it's more spaced out because I'm not close to her. And so my mental health goals are to just stay on track. Like, if y'all, I love everybody, but if I'm ever like spacey, or if I'm ever like
that shit all the time,
not responding to you right away, or if I'm just feeling like, if you just like, you don't know what the vibe is with me, it's probably my ADD flaring up, and it comes across as me being rude or mean.
I thought it was just because she was high.
I'm not. I'm not actually high.
Over here dry snitching again.
No,
Hella dry
but
snitching.
if she's not, if it's not because she's high, then it's other things. Now I know more.
But yeah, so it's more than likely, because I don't really get high that often. It's more than likely just my ADD flaring.
But that's good to know.
Yeah. So if you ever come across that and you ever see me like that, that's what that is. I was on medicine for it, but that shit is like meth. Like, no lie.
Whoa.
Like, look up Ritalin, look up Adderall. It is like prescription meth. I don't take it because it's not really good.
Some of that.
I don't need none of that shit.
Yeah, I was about to say.
My mental peace is my kids. So
Yeah.
So that's my kids. Like, I talk to my kids. My kids are my nieces. I'm good.
That's what I do. I talk to my niece a lot. Like, my niece is our age. My niece is 26. I talk to her every day. That's my mental peace. But between my niece and my therapist, those are the two people that I talk to the most. Everybody should at least look into it, especially if you just feel kind of off. Look into a therapist.
And check on people too. Like, it's really big, and I try to think about people who I haven't heard or talked to in a while. And sometimes I be getting in my feelings like, damn, I haven't talked to them. Why they didn't hit me up? So I got to think about, damn, I was in a point where I couldn't really hit somebody up. So maybe you guys can reach out to other people too. They say it all the time. It sounds real cliche, but that shit is important, to hit up people who you haven't heard from. You never know.
You never
True.
know. You definitely never know. So
Oh, no, you can go. I'll go right after.
So the last one is spiritual. Spiritual
Can
is...
I do this now?
Hold on.
She can get her ums out now.
Well, I do need to give a shout out to our co-host Breyonna, because when she heard about my friend passing, and I kind of went in my ear just a little bit, you definitely checked up on your boy.
So you're not gonna tell people that I actually care, okay?
She cared.
She cares.
She cared. She's the softie in the group.
I'm not a softie.
She definitely is.
Let's take a vote.
That is not.
Who's the softie in the
Anyway,
group?
let's go next one. This next one.
So the last one is spiritual. Spiritual is really close to me. It's how me and my younger sister get closer together. We do it through our crystals and how we use our crystals and things of that nature. I have all types of crystals. The ones that are probably closest to me is rose quartz and amethyst. Amethyst helps calm me down, keeps me sane. If you notice throughout the episode, I've been like this. I've been playing with amethyst just to calm me down a bit. And rose quartz is what I'm using to find love. It's supposed to be your heart stone, and it's supposed to help you in those ways in finding love and all of that. Well, not finding love, but more so guiding you so that you make good decisions. Yes, I do want to find love. Like,
and I'm the softie.
You talking about a whole husband, so...
I gotta love him.
I can
What? Oh, she's like a gold digger because she ain't messing with no bro.
I mean, it's not a gold digger, but I do have goals that need to be met, and sometimes love was not on here.
Okay.
Just saying.
Spiritual is definitely important to me. I believe heavily in God. Do I consider myself a Christian, Baptist, or whatever? I have been baptized. I don't consider myself nothing. I just consider myself a believer in the Lord. And so, if you ain't right with God, I can't mess with you. Because my spiritual and my mental go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. So, I can't really just go in too deep. Just know I love the Lord.
Okay. Go ahead, Breyonna. Okay, so for my spiritual goals, I would definitely say, kind of in the sense of, same thing when I was talking about with the mental, I want to read more, to be a little bit more centered. Spiritual goals, definitely, I feel like, I mean, some people have different goals, but I definitely feel like I should be going to church more, or maybe not even going to church more, but definitely read more of, like, devotionals and, have a better relationship with God. That's point blank period. Because I don't feel like you always have to go to church to have a relationship with God. People, I grew up in a church, obviously. So I feel like they tell you, why are you not? My grandma used to be like, oh, you not going to church today, baby? Or like we would have dinner over after church. And she'd be like, did y'all go to church? And I'm like, no. Oh, okay. And kind of give you this like guilt trip. But, so I don't always feel like because my mom is actually really real free, she would always say, oh, I used to go to the park and like have her devotional time herself. And so I was like, okay. So I started doing that too, where I would just be like, all right, I'm going to pick a time. I'm by myself and definitely just have my prayer, devotional, write down what I need to write down. Even if I'm talking about my goals, it's just building your relationship with God. That's my goal.
Okay.
So that was our goals episode. We went through all of our goals: life, professional, financial, physical, sexual, social, mental, and spiritual. Is there anything else y'all want to add to it?
I'm just going to say, I think we should all take our personal time or together, whatever, to literally, since we have it down on the paper, and this was a really good thing to do, we should definitely make sure that we have our time limits set up, not for every single goal, but definitely like you said, you don't have a time limit on some of your goals. Sometimes it helps to have a time limit, even if your time limit is 5 years. That's a long time. You could still say, all right, in this time I want to do this, in this time I want to do that. So definitely focus on your goals. Us and y'all, everybody should focus on y'all goals. Have goals.
Definitely have
goals.
Definitely have
Some people
goals.
walking out here with goalless.
If you already met your goal, you don't need a goal in that section.
My thing is, if you already met your goal, always make new ones.
Yeah, there's always levels to this shit.
Yeah, like you got, if I met a goal, I always make a new one.
You can't reach no more of that goal.
You can definitely reach more.
I'm sure.
Another episode?
Another episode.
Okay.
But I just feel like definitely have goals and try to reach them. Even if you don't know the steps. Like I said, I don't always know the steps. But you just let people know your goals. Even speak them out loud. Some people might be like, oh, you want to do that? I didn't know. Let me tell you about this homegirl, homeboy. Or this, I know this, that. You never know. Just speak it to existence. Point blank, period.
Like LeVar Ball.
Boy,
oh, boy.
Hold on.
Can we just... Okay, so yeah. I definitely feel like just do the things that, make you happy and find your purpose. Live a purpose-driven life.
Let them know. Preach. Okay, so this concludes.
Bye.
This episode will drop on Toxic Tuesdays. We out.